Hello, YouTube. I am Pinstar, and this is Tyranny. Yes, a game where one is ostensibly able to be evil because you start out working for evil. Kairos, to be exact, the Overlord. But enough about that. This is an early review copy of the game, which is coming out, actually in a day or two or so. So I figured I'd give it a run through. So, with all that being said, spoilers ahoy! If you want to experience this game and the story for yourself firsthand, stop the video right here. Or just leave it playing in the background and mute it so I get the view count, but whatever. Anyway, let us begin without further dilly-dallying. Normal difficulty, expert mode, or trial of iron. Iron Man. Well, being this is literally my first time diving into the game, we're going to take normal difficulty. There we go.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world.
Pretty efficient.
All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will.
Pretty powerful gravity spell there.
Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world.
Florida.
And two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus.
Or the horde! Oh, wait, wrong
The voices of Nerat, spy master and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die.
Cake or death.
Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle.
Close battles, however, are a completely different matter.
Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Because you're not genre savvy? That works. Okay, character creation time. Now, I haven't, I've seen a few previews of the game, but, well, let's see what our body types here. We got Slim McTall guy. We got Buff McBreakface. And we got Big McLarge Huge. We're going with Big McLarge Huge. Alright, face and hair. Yeah, that's fine right there. Let's get some better hair here. Pretty tame hairstyles here. We'll go with the little crazy bits there. And we'll go for, no, not blonde, brown, not brown. Not that shade, not that shade. Yeah, we'll go with that. Facial hair. Yeah, real scruffy like. Now let's...
got it.
Male noble, aggressive, sneaky. You know what? We'll go with the noble. We'll go with the noble. Oh, a tattoo. Let's see what color, what patterns we got here. Snakes. Snakes. Oh, leg tattoos, eh? Nah. Oh, it's kind of all over the place where these things show up. Nah, I don't like the claws. Yeah, there we go. Text. Let's see. There we go. My muscles are made of words. My portrait. Ah, there we go. Ooh, I like how... Let's see here. No. 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 Yeah. Pardon. Yep, we are... I think we're going to go with that one. Because... we are, I have a very specific character in mind. He is what I like to call the Ambadassador. He is the ambassador of Kairos, who's not afraid to kick some butt. So we're going to go with the diplomat as our sort of our background thing here. And our now, do I do atrophy spells? Let's see. Frost spells. Frost magic. Slowing down. Not bad. Shock. Frequently interrupt their enemies, preventing them. Ooh, I like interrupts. Vigor spells. That's a buffing one. No. Atrophy spells. Ooh, I do like debuffing spells though. You know what? We're gonna go with debuffs. Yes. And for our secondary, could do flurry of blows, palm strike. That's not bad. That way I don't even actually have to carry around a weapon. I just have my magic, and if my magic fails, I will punch them in the face. There we go. Which one do I want? Let's see. Palm strike. Palm strike to the target's chest, interrupting them, pushing them back, and silencing them. Ooh. So, against warriors, I'll atrophy their butts down. And against mages, I will run up and palm strike them. What do we got? Flurry of blows. No, I want the palm strike. This is going to be my anti-magic abilities here. So 2 modes of combat for 2 different types of foes. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, my colors. I'll go... Ooh, I like that one. I like the yellow now, but now I don't like the purple. Ew. No. Black and yellow. White and yellow? Possibly. My banner, eh? Not swords. No. I like the sort of the stylized fist. It's not, or the stylized hand. Because you can go a couple different ways with that. Alright. Actually, we'll do white banner on... no, that's not a good combo. That's a good combo. Yeah, I like that. And of course, our resident evil, evil-ish man, Pine of House Starch. Okay, let's see. Physical strength, finesse, wits. Let's see. Pick up on clues. Yeah, we want lots of wits. We want... yeah, all of these are recommended. Finesse because of unarmed. A resolve, eh? Used to derive. Increase the durations, eh? Alright, well, wits resolve. And then, I guess, well, quickness, spell cooldown, and accuracy versus armor deflection. Well, I took unarmed combat for the special ability to interrupt, not so much for that. So let's go with a I don't know if that's going to be worth anything. The armor deflection. You know what? We're going to go with quickness. That's my again, first time playing the game here. Now, what I've seen from other streams is lore and subterfuge. I like these things, but you want to get them to like a 5-point limit here. So yeah, that. Let's see. Magical staff. Let's get on an unarmed combat up. Get you up. Get you up. Let's get some dodge going. Let's get athletics to 25. And now we've got 3 more points to put somewhere. It's not gonna... Well, what's a place that would... Well, I could put that into parry. Could go more into dodge. Or do I want to pump up? Yeah, let's get more dodge. We're gonna want more dodge. More dodge. 50 DKP minus. We want conquest. We want to select our story here. Absolutely. Okay. And away we go. So
all the world has fallen to Kairos. And now the Overlord's eye is on the Tiers, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign.
But you just said all the
2
world.
armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, march south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior.
All right.
In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tiersmen so long believed unassailable.
They haven't invented boats?
Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tiers sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors, until it's too late.
Alright. So during the conquest, you'll decide your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tiers, shaping the world through which you adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions of the Tiers will respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely. This is what I like, because what you do here will have major impacts on the world as a whole. And this allows for some replayability, because depending on how you start the game in sort of this off-screen conquest mode will determine the starting conditions of your game proper, which is sweet. 428 TR. I like the effect here. The Bastard City stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tears. Built upon a natural harbor at the crossroads between realms, the city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tears, it was the center of all wealth. To the northern, it was little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic nature, status as a gateway, continent made it a natural first target in Kairos' military conquest. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier in Kairos' armies. Taking the city would send a message to the rest of the Tears. Kairos' will is insurmountable. Wabam! Wabam! Select the token on the map to begin. Gates of Judgment. The first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies cross the mountains and establish a foothold, or infiltrate the Tears. Both armies send their forces to prepare the way. Since we are of the diplomatic nature, and want to fight with words a little bit more than swords, I'm going to go with the infiltrate. History would remember the Gates of Judgments, the first battle of conquest, but the real combat unfolded with advanced units of both armies preparing for the coming war that is favored. And they have little hyperlinks to tell you like more about each one if you need that. So as we heard before, the disfavored are the elite guys, low in number but high trained in equipment, and the Scarlet Chorus is the high in number, low in training, disposable army. Each had a plan to infiltrate the capital city. Which army did you join? Let's see. Conscript enemy fighters to be in the Scarlet Chorus or aid the disfavored scouts. You lent your skills to the elite disfavored scouts, capture a border garrison. Graven Ash insisted that an early victory of this offensive would boost the morale of the troops and diminish the haughty overconfident. No, that sounds like they're just going to tighten up the rest of their offenses. They raided the villages and small towns, conscripting every able-bodied man and woman into the army. The voices in Arat emphasized the rewards of conscription and enslavement over wanton bloodshed. Apparently, his soldiers needed the reminder. All right, so we get that, and we grow the army, and that prevents them from running into the city and joining the city defense. I like this option more. Howling mobs of Scarlet Chorus found easy pickings among the villages and frontier towns. Rallying an experienced gang under your control, you flooded the unprotected settlements with a deluge of bloodthirsty soldiers, rounding up the innocent and merciless rites of conscription. The young and infirm alike received makeshift weapons, and your examples were made of all who challenged your forces. Bolstered with the fresh recruits, your army gathered strength for the invasion to come. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's step one of the Bastard City. What do we got here? Inside agent, and found an ally within the city ready to prepare the way, or commanding the fire. The Bastard City's resident fire mages threatened the first leg of the conquest of Kairos' forces. No, I think we're going to do the sneaky inside agent. The border garrison captured by your disfavored allies, you traveled ahead of Kairos' armies and lurked in the shadows of the Bastard City. You decided that converting one of the locals to Kairos' side would help bring the city to its knees. After all, corruption starts from within. Alright, you enlisted a bitter captain of the guard to sell military secrets to the disfavored. Better that than Kairos forces march on their next inevitable victory well informed. Or came to an arrangement with a well-connected smuggler who knew how to sneak agents of the Scarlet Chorus behind city walls. Scarlet Chorus were better operatives than soldiers, and this work required a subtle touch. Yeah, I'm going to go more with the chorus on this city here. After accepting the deserved payment, the smuggler uncovered a long-forgotten tunnel that intersected the sewers of Bastard City. Armed with maps, the subterranean layout, Scarlet Chorus' allies fanned out to occupy various city districts undercover. They spent ensuing weeks murdering key officials, sabotaging defenses wherever possible, weakening the Tears' capital under the very noses of its leaders. Yes! Betrayal of the Bastard City. Your tactics of infiltration placed you in the Bastard City ahead of the main armies. Your work softened the city defenses for the arrival of Kairos' falter, but you wanted a decisive gesture that would give your allies a meaningful advantage. How did you assist in the fall of the Bastard City? Let's see what we got here. Duel. You challenged the commander of the Bastard City's defenses to an honorable fight to the death. The disfavored wished to spare soldier lives for the battle as ahead, civilian lives for occupation. Spreading word of Kairos, you converted the poor and disaffected into a hidden army of Scarlet Chorus. Once the dust settled, the army wished to bolster their troops with these sleeper cells. Or, keeping to the shadows, you eliminated the leaders of the Bastard City one by one. Oh yeah, let's see what abilities we get here. So once per encounter, we can create a cloud of obscuring in dust, short duration. Your attacks will be also less effective, but that's okay because I can cast magic. This one would give me Searing Palm, heated energy in your palm, so just burn them with fire. And this one, Warrior's Respite, plus 50. You stand your ground in the face of defeat to regenerate, but your damage is significantly reduced. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna keeping to the shadow. You eliminated the leaders one by one. Because I'm not so much a challenge to an open duel, and I'm not the grab everybody in the city. So yeah, we'll just eliminate the leaders. Some deaths were quite unnoticed, while others were gruesome beyond words. As the wave of murder overtook the city's elite, your deeds swelled in infamy. Well, before the armies arrived, no one in the Bastard City felt safe in their homes, much less behind their walls. By the time Kairos' forces crested the horizon, the city was fearful enough to throw open the gates and welcome their new protectors. Yes! See, we didn't actually have to fight and kill and burn the city to win it. We just had to take it subtly. And now the city's intact. We've killed the ruling parties, we've killed the elites, but we didn't go and murder all the citizens. So the Bastard City is ours. Okay. The Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy. With every tower displaying Kairos' banner, your name was whispered alongside rumors of a decorated career to come. The armies divided into two fronts. Migrated south, Tunon sent word that you were to join the next frontier of Kairos' conquest, either as judge and overseer of the settlement of Lethin's Crossing, or as a war advisor for the armies advancing into the realm of the Apex. Oh, we are going to be the judge and overseer. That sounds more talky-talky than slashy-slashy to me. So yeah, we want Lethin's Crossing. Confirm. We want the Talkie-Talkersons. Year 2. So a year of sneaking and subterfuge. Years ago, Lethin the Bold founded a small merchant town at the intersection of the ancient old walls. A pact between the settlers and mercenary companies meant that the caravans were able to travel without fear of bandits or bane. The town thrives in modest and insignificant. Lethin's Crossing drew Kairos' attention for the iron deposits in the surrounding hills. The region under Kairos' control, the northern smith mages could set up workshops to refine ore and arm that is favored the finest weapons in the known world. Archon of Secrets dismantled the mercenary support with very generous bribe. Taking the crossing in a blockade's victory, Tunon dispatched you to travel alongside Kairos' forces and bring order to the region. I like order. We want to preserve our gains here. What do we got here? The iron must flow. You found a clever solution to improve production of iron weapons and armor. That sounds good. Or the Cult of Syrian. The Altran song's power ensnared the mind of a disfavored soldier. No, we're gonna go with the iron. Smith mages worked day and night to create weapons. No one flaunted their dedication, yet production was low. The plans that came to light divisive to the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. One hand, any additional manpower was needed for fighters, not forges. On the other hand, celebrated weaponry of Kairos' armies needed to be fiercely guarded. Alright, we got here. Scarlet Chorus took refugees from the influx and forced them to serve in Kairos' military. You repurposed these individuals to haul wagons of iron for the Smith mages. This proved an inconvenience to the Scarlet Chorus, who relied on their force numbers to be effective. Or we conscripted the help from the local tribe of beastmen. Their strength would be more than offset by their disobedience. No, we're gonna go with these guys. We supported the chorus in the previous one mostly, so we're going to sort of balance the thing here because we don't want to overly support one side or the other. The population of Lethen's Crossing had swelled from the emptying of lands destroyed by Kairos arms. Although Scarlet Corps fought to keep refugees under their control, the need for production could not wait. The new recruits were reassigned to haul iron ore from the treacherous mine shafts, labor more befitting slaves than Kairos' artisans. Though the disfavors grew stronger with the advantage of more weapons, the Scarlet Corps diminished as their ranks found themselves one less opportunity for growth. They'll live. All right, what do we got here? Pick of the armies. The Forge improved production. Both armies demanded preferential treatment. Guardians do. Tensions rose as the disfavored and the Scarlet Corps rubbed elbows with the mercenaries hired to guard the forges. Let's check out this one. Kairos' armies used the Lethen's Cross as a reprieve from the war. The city grew more and more crowded as mercenary army hired by the Archon of Secrets occupied the barracks, where they were drained of resources and escalated tensions. The disfavored wanting nothing to do with the sellswords, but the Scarlet Corps sought to invite them into the fold. Demanded mercenaries be kept from Kairos' armies. The righteous occupiers would not deign to share provisions or supplies with the sellswords. Built a separate barracks mess hall in order to keep the sellswords out of armies' way. Or that the Scarlet Corps and the mercenaries, those two would create a share of provisions. Yeah, the mercenaries. I'm going to stick with the disfavored only because I stuck with the chorus in the previous city. Had little patience for sellswords under the best circumstances, showed open contempt for the mercenaries born of the tiers. They demanded that all armies, including their own soldiers, follow strict discipline, to be restricted to quarters when not on duty. After some discussion, you agreed to separate accommodations for the best possible solution. You convinced them, yeah. Who controlled the crossing? Tragedy struck when a mercenary hired by the voices in the rot injured a Ford-bound artisan, but I kept them away from them. Leaving him unable to practice his craft, Tunon ordered the mercenaries to leave the city in the hands of Kairos' more responsible services. Only a token garrison could be left behind while the armies returned to the front. As the disfavored and the Scarlet Corps showed increasing tension and hostility towards each other, Tunon decreed it would be best that only one force controlled the crossing. Yeah, we're going to be given the disfavored. I mean, we've been loading them up here, so they're going to get the crossing. You know, the Scarlet got their way up in Bastard City. This one, disfavored's going to get it. The citizens of Lethen's Crossing felt that they got the least of the two burdens. Receive word. All right, so see, the people are happy here, and happy people don't rebel, and that's what we're going here. We don't want a rebellion because we don't have to want to kill people, because we want to be able to tax them, and if they're dead, you can't tax them. So disfavored. So it's tied 1-1 here, and now we have three choices. The mercenaries expelled and Lethen's Crossing under new leadership, Kairos' forces congratulated themselves on bringing order to the settlements and guaranteeing a protective flow of resources. Got to get them resources, man. Over the course of the diversion, the army front advanced further into the tiers. Your skills were needed in the realm of Azure, Stalwart, or the Vellum Citadel. Well, let's check these places out. Kairos' conquering gaze fills with the Vellum Citadel, its treasure, knowledge, its secrets. Interesting. Azure, Kairos dispatched the Archon of Stone to subjugate the nation of Azure, or Stalwart. With its easily defended position and rich military tradition, the realm of Stalwart was the most formidable realm in the tiers. Ah, hard mode, eh? Although this looks like farmlands here, and it's one thing to have iron supplies, it's another thing to have food, and you need food. So I think we're gonna go after Azure. $430 TR. The nation of Azure, one of the richest settlement of the tiers, sat on a verdant, fertile plain. Haha! I was right. As the disfavored clashed with Azure's defenders, the Scarlet Corps contended against the region's tribal beastmen, protected their ancestral lands with incredible fury. Kairos dispatched the Archon Cairn to break the stalemate and force Azure into submission. The colossal man of stone and flesh arrived as instructed, but earning his cooperation was a tall order. Interesting. Stalked by the shadows. Tensions arose when the Scarlet Chorus added a unique ally to their ranks. Karen's tactics left the armies tightening their belts. No, we don't want to destroy Azure. So, yeah, let's go with this one. After a roaming pack of beastmen slaughtered a disfavored patrol, the Scarlet Chorus responded by laying claim to the beasts for their army. While his favors ready to accompany to enact vengeance, the disfavored legion considered the beasts beyond taming, but the butchers of their northern brethren need to be brought to justice. Nah, let's bring the beasts on our sides. Yeah. We don't want to just start slaughtering the beasts. We need to capture them. And since we're dealing with armies and not forge workers, it's okay for the beasts. I know I said no to the beastmen before, but that's in dealing with, like, the forge people. You joined the chorus in rounding up the beasts, although the pack's leader escaped. That's not good. The rest were quickly subdued thanks to your aid. Voices in Arat mocked the disfavored displeasure from afar, suggesting that any of them were free to join his army if they felt they lacked training. Interesting. Alright, let's see here. Taming the beast. Bloodshed and distrust over the beastmen soured Kairos' forces, or Karen's tribe. An injured Scarlet Fury brought the tales of a traitorous Archon. Ooh. What are we going to do with stone, eh? Well, let's see Taming of the Beasts here. Disfavored scouts reported sightings of beastmen packs using arcane spells. After their mages captured and dissected a few beasts for study, the excuse me, demanded that all live beasts be sent to them for conscription. They accused Karn of introducing the beast to magic, and the disfavored of complicity as they obscured this treasonous crime. Now the disfavored to continue their experiments, rational thought being outside their reach, the savages must have learned spellcasting from a source other than Cairn, or we sent any captive beastmen to the Scarlet Chorus. Cairn's treachery, if present, would be uncovered in time. No, I want to learn the real source of their magic, so bloody work continued day and night, but the disfavored were intent on uncovering the source of the beastman power. Mages gleaned through the process, though any conclusions about Karen's treachery were inconclusive. The Scarlet Chorus listened to their agonized howling beasts sharpen their rusty blades, thinking only of their army's dwindling numbers, how long they would be stomach the detriment suffered at the hands of the disfavored. Hey, I'm 1-1 on here. One for the chorus, one for the disfavored. Edict of Stone. The Archon of Stone made brazen declarations that Kairos had no claim to rule the Tiers. Yep, traitor! Word arrived that Kairos would dispatch this rebellious minion with an edict. They were known to the wild beast tribe that flocked to Cairn. It was decided that a familiar face would serve them their punishment. Tunon selected you for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' Edict of Stone, a magical spell with the power to destroy the Archon. As he sensed his approaching doom, Cairn began an assault on Plainsgate, the largest human settlement of the area. It fell to you to send Kairos' forces into a suicide mission to halt Cairn's destruction while you completed the proclamation of the edict. Wow, that's one long edict. What do we got here? So, knowing there is little chance of survival, you ordered the disfavored to march against the Archon of Stone. As they neared the city of Plainsgate, you hoped that the elite of Kairos' armies would delay Cairn long enough for you to read the Overlord's edict. Believing that there is a slight chance that their superior numbers could hold off the Archon of Stone, you sent the Scarlet Chorus to delay. You hoped that they would have enough time to read Kairos' edict before Cairn reached the city, or you believed that the only chance of slowing Cairn's assault was to commit the full force of Kairos' armies against him. It was a desperate gamble. If you were wrong, there would be no one left alive to warn the other Archons of your failure. Still, you ordered both the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus to march up against the Archon of Stone while you read the Overlord's edict. Well, we gotta stop this guy. And there's no other choice here. We gotta throw somebody at it. But I'm gonna stick with I'll send them both. I've kept both sides pretty well balanced. So, and I think, you send more of your troops. If you send only a few of them, they're gonna get slaughtered, and he might reach the city before we can read this damn edict, because apparently it's like 500 pages long or something. If it's gonna take me that long to read the damn thing. So I think I'm gonna send both. The disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus alike question the wisdom of this command. You are uncompromising. The approach was the only guarantee to halt the Archon's destruction. The disfavored failing shattered under the Karen's fury, and the Scarlet Chorus was reduced to a smear under his foot. You. The City of Planescape suffered little damage at all as the armies kept Karen occupied. A small beacon of hope among the devastation. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. We saved the freaking city, and now it's freaking ours. As you read the Edict of Stone, the earth under the battlefield groaned open, splitting open the outcroppings of rock that obliterated the surrounding landscape for miles. Damn. All right, I didn't want to completely destroy the land to eat this guy, but whatever. But at least we killed him. Land's blighted and unrecognizable. Damn! 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 Oh, I didn't want to blight the farmlands! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. The Scarlet Chorus established in this... Best laid plans and all. These refugees put to work as slaves and soldiers, and the Chorus slowly built themselves a makeshift fortress. Your tour of duty in the broken lands of Azure was complete. You didn't have long to rest before Tunon called on my service. Once more. Man, I didn't want to wreck the freaking... No, I'm not going to replay it. I'm going to live with my decisions. All right, folks. Well, this has been an interesting start to our game here. In our next episode, we will be actually setting foot into the game and playing it. For those of you who are unsure, it is a top-down, isometric, real-time with pause.
The year is 431, and Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle, or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entirely. In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault. With their main forces spread across the tiers, the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance. But months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers. The Overlord is not amused, and Kairos has one message for the Archons: crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict, a magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict fell to you. Sent across the mountains to Vendrian's Well, you carry the Overlord's edict to read before the Archons. As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles, and Kairos' magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict, in any way that you can.
Time to find a loophole. Yeah. All right, folks. So in our next episode, we begin proper. If you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.